So what's going on, everyone? Today is the 8th of November 2023. I wanted to talk about Solana today because this particular cryptocurrency is still bullish. It is still skyrocketing. What in the world is going to happen into the market in Solana? Well, let's talk about it because I did a price prediction in Solana right there on November the 3rd, 5 days ago, looking for the price to go lower. Now, I wasn't massively bearish, but as you all can tell from the 5 days since I did this video, that the price action in Solana is definitely still bullish. The market doesn't want to go down. It shows you how many people think that every time the price in Solana goes down just a little bit, those buyers enter the market and they continually keep the market from falling. That is what these trading days right here represent. Now you may say, well, if that's the case, then the market in Solana is still a buy. The market still is going to go higher from where we've seen the high of November the 1st. Not necessarily, because if the overall power or the volume of sellers are still here at the high that occurred on November the 1st, all of this buying is just simply taking the hits. It's just continually going to get walloped by more and more selling. It's kind of like waves in the ocean. They come in and they come out. So every time those buyers push the wave up to the shore, it gets hit and it gets pushed back down because there's too much selling going on at that particular price. That's what happened in the market yesterday in Solana. You guys can see how the volume increased down there at the bottom. Look at the volume. It definitely increased over the last 3 days of trading, and then the market closed off the highs. It still tells me that the sellers are still there. So the demand has to continue in order for Solana to continue to skyrocket. It's been a great run. Like, we must admit that the price chart in Solana is massively bullish, but is it running in the end? Is it running out of room to continue to go higher in price? This is where the massive amount of selling occurred into the market in Solana, right here on these 3 1-hour price bars. And as you can tell on these current ones, the market is still showing that there's sellers here. Solana on the 2-day chart, we have 12 more hours left. And I do admit, the market is still bullish. So you may be wondering, okay, your price prediction is incorrect. Yeah, it is so far. You're right. It is. But maybe only to the point to where my resistance area lies. I might need to increase it all the way up there around $47. Here it is on the 3-day chart. We're still looking bullish. But to me, I am not going to get fooled off of how bullish this particular market is. Like, Solana is massively overextended, meaning that the demand is so strong that eventually has to come back to some type of equilibrium. Here it is on the 5-day chart. Okay. The longer that we see the market in Solana trade within this range and not necessarily move, it tells you that there's nothing but selling going on and that there is enough demand to buy it though. Okay, but the longer that we see it trade within this trading channel, I have to say, yeah, there's too much selling going on into the market for us to continue to say, yeah, this market is going to continue to go higher in Solana. Okay, and then don't forget, these bars right here on the weekly chart, all the way back to 2022, again represents where the sellers were. Okay. The buyers in Solana back in 2022 could not break price above $47. You can see by the massive amount of volume on last week's price action and closing off the highs that that's still the case. So maybe I need to extend my price resistance area up to this particular level, which I will do. Okay, so let me take that up there to that particular area. And that's it. That's all I'm gonna change on this particular video, because I definitely I can definitely see how this market in Solana is wanting to go up, but the more of the sellers continue to hit that market, which is my idea, my forecast, my prediction, is going to happen, the price will inevitably come back down and test these areas that we talked about on our prior video on November the 3rd. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this alone right here as of the time being. I just wanted to show you the reason why Solana is still skyrocketing is because there's too much demand. All of the hype, you know, when people talk about FOMO, the fear of missing out on these price moves, this is what it looks like on the chart. You know, many people feel as if every time the price in Solana goes down, they got to come in and buy because they want to ride the train. They want to take the plane as it is ascending up into the air. But the ground level, when Solana started to break out, was down here. The market is already in the air. The plane is already in the air flying. So to me, it's my idea that I'm just going to continue to let the market trade this way. But I'm still suspecting that the price is going to come down. And we're just going to see how low it's going to come in order for us to really see, okay, yeah, this plane is still flying. It just hit some turbulence into the air, but the market is still holding firm. The pilot is still in control of the plane. It is still ascending in the air, in the atmosphere. So let me just keep it here for a moment. If we don't see selling hit the market in Solana, I would say around this range, then I would inevitably have to say, yeah, this market is massively bullish. And this stock is about to break out of a range that it did not do back in 2022. Let me show you that again back here. If it's able, talking about Solana, if it's able to break above this $47 area, we're talking about $58, maybe even $60 in terms of where the market can go in Solana. So let's see what happens over the next couple of days first. All right, so let me leave that there. And it is your turn. Welcome everyone to the channel. This is what I do. I give you all price predictions in a simplistic way so that we can understand what's really going on into the market and not be reliant upon technical indicators. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.